Welcome to Speak English Podcast with Rory and Alex.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Deep Dive. I am so happy you are here today.
It is great to be here. We have a really exciting topic.
We really do. We're looking at this whole stack of notes about something called the Power Day Blueprint.
Yeah, this is interesting. Usually we're looking at these, big, heavy books.
Right.
But the source material, it's different. It looks like a guide for learning English.
It does.
But when you actually read it, you realize it's a guide for life.
Exactly. It's designed for English learners, yes, but the rules, they just work for everyone.
They're building a better life.
One day at a time. And the whole idea is built around this thing called the Power Day.
Okay, so when you say Power Day, honestly, I think of a superhero.
I know, right?
Or like a CEO of a huge company, waking up at 4 a.m., running 10 kilometers.
Drinking raw eggs.
Yes. And working for 12 hours. It just sounds exhausting.
It sounds terrible, but here is the really good news. The sources say a power day is not about being intense. It is not about doing everything. It's about alignment.
Alignment. I like that word. What does that mean in this blueprint?
Well, imagine you're walking. If your head is looking one way, but your feet are going another,
You fall down.
you fall down. Alignment just means everything is walking in the same direction.
Okay.
You wake up with one clear goal. Just one. And everything you do that day helps that one goal.
Just one. That sounds almost too easy. I mean, don't we have to do 50 things a day?
That is the trap. And the sources actually call this the anti-perfection rule.
I like that.
We try to be perfect. We try to do everything. And then what happens? We fail.
We feel bad.
And we give up. So the Power Day says, stop trying to be perfect. Just try to do one thing really, really well.
That feels so much less stressful. So what kind of goals are we talking about here?
The examples are so simple. A Power Day goal could be speak English for 10 minutes.
That's it?
That's it. Or move my body, or even say no to things that make me tired.
So if my goal is health, I don't need to suddenly run a marathon. I just need to maybe drink a glass of water and eat an apple.
Exactly. And here is the math. This is the part that really, it blew my mind.
Okay.
One power day, it changes nothing. You have one good day, you feel good, but your life is the same.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not.
what if you have 365 power days?
By 2027, you're a completely different person.
A different person. It's that compound effect. Small things done again and again become huge things.
Okay, I'm sold. I get what it is.
Yeah.
So how do we start? What is step one?
The blueprint is very specific. It starts in the morning.
Okay.
Immediately. The moment you wake up.
Let me guess. Coffee.
No, before coffee.
Yeah.
Even before that. The rule is intention before reaction.
Intention before reaction.
And this is the hard part for me, and maybe for you too. The rule is do not touch your phone.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is hard. I usually grab my phone before my eyes are even fully open.
We all do.
I check emails, the news.
But think about what's happening. You're letting the whole world into your bed with you.
Nature.
You read bad news, you feel sad, you see an angry email, you feel stressed. You're just reacting. The Power Day says you have to be the boss.
So instead of my phone, what am I doing?
You ask one single question. What is the one thing I want to move forward today?
You set your intention.
You set your intention, and then you align.
Can you give us an example of, like, this morning alignment?
Sure. Let's say your goal for the day is English. You wake up. You do not check Instagram.
Okay.
Instead, while you're brushing your teeth, you listen to a podcast in English. You are immediately walking in the direction of your goal.
Or if my goal is calm, I don't read the news. I maybe just sit quietly for 5 minutes with my tea.
Exactly. You're telling your brain, this is what's important today. But we all know waking up is hard. Sometimes we're tired and we say, I'll do it later.
Later is my favorite word. I'll study later. I'll exercise later.
But later never comes, does it?
It never comes.
Right. And the source material has this brilliant solution. It's called smart design. Smart design. I love this. It says motivation is lazy.
Yes.
We can't trust it. Motivation is that friend who says they'll help you move, but then they don't show up.
They never show up. Willpower runs out. You get tired. So smart design means you change your room, your environment, to make success easy.
You prepare the night before.
You prepare the night before. The examples were so good, like putting your headphones on your pillow.
Right.
Just imagine that. You wake up, the headphones are right there touching your face. You don't have to look for them. You don't have to think.
We just put them on. It's easy.
So easy. Another one was opening an English video on your computer the night before.
So when you open your laptop in the morning, it's just right right there.
It's right there. You don't get lost on YouTube watching, cat videos.
Guilty.
You're being nice to your future self. Your night self sets a trap for success.
Okay, so the morning is good.
Yeah.
We're aligned. We use smart design. But then the day happens.
Right.
We go to work. We get tired. The monsters come out. The monsters. The sources call them energy leaks. I love that name.
Energy leaks. So what are they? What's stealing our power?
I mean, you know what they are. We all do. Checking your phone every 5 minutes.
Yep.
Scrolling through social media for an hour. Reading bad news you can't change. Arguing with strangers online.
Oh, that's a big one. I think I'm relaxing, but really, I'm just draining my battery.
Exactly. It doesn't give you energy, it takes it. So the Power Day gives us a filter question.
Okay.
You can write this on a sticky note and just ask yourself all day, is this feeding my goal or draining it?
That is a powerful question. Is this feeding me or draining me? So do we have to throw away our phones?
No, that's too hard. We're realistic here. The advice is to swap.
Swap.
Yeah. You replace a leak with a plug.
Give me an example.
Okay, for English learners, instead of scrolling random videos, follow 3 English teachers.
Got it.
Instead of watching an hour of whatever TV show, you watch just 15 minutes of a protected English video.
Yeah, so you're still using your phone.
But now it's feeding your goal. It's not about stopping everything. It's about changing the quality.
I like that. Okay, let's talk about the body. The guide talks about something called kinetic English.
This is so fascinating because usually when we study, what do? We sit down.
We sit still, like a statue.
Right. And after 8 hours of sitting at work, the last thing my brain wants to do is sit still again.
My brain feels asleep.
Exactly. So the guide uses a great metaphor. It says your body is a battery.
Okay.
If you sit all day, your battery is at 5%. You are in low power mode.
And you can't learn a language in low power mode.
You can't, so you have to charge the battery.
Does this mean I have to go to the gym for an hour?
No. Remember, no intensity, just movement. Kinetic just means moving. The suggestion is 5 to 15 minutes of movement.
That is very manageable. 15 minutes.
Yes, you can walk around your room while you listen to English. You can do 20 squats. You can stretch. Just move your body.
And when the body moves, the brain wakes up.
It wakes up. And the guide also mentioned physical affirmations. This was so interesting.
Connecting words to movement.
Yes. This is powerful. Imagine walking firmly and saying out loud, I am getting stronger.
Or stretching your arms out wide and saying, my English is growing.
It connects the mind and the body. You're not just thinking it.
You're feeling it in your muscle.
You're feeling it. It makes the learning real.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about the hardest part. The enemy inside our own heads.
The inner voice.
Yes. We all have that voice. And for so many of us, that voice is just... the sources call it the bully.
I know the bully.
Yeah.
The bully says things like, you sound stupid.
You make too many mistakes.
You're too old to learn this.
The bully is awful.
Yeah.
And the problem is we listen. We believe him.
We do.
So the Power Day Blueprint says we have to switch. You have to fire the bully and hire a coach.
I love this shift. What's the difference between a bully and a coach?
Well, a bully insults you when you fall down. A coach helps you get back up. A coach says, okay, that was a mistake. No problem. Let's try again.
That is so much better. It's just about being kind to yourself.
Yes. And we need to practice coach affirmations. Little phrases like, I'm allowed to be a work in progress.
Or, my English isn't perfect, but it is growing.
Yes. There was one in the text I really loved. My accent doesn't matter. My message matters.
That's my favorite one, too. We worry so much about our accent, but the goal of language is just connection.
Right.
If I understand you, you win. Your message is the prize.
That's it. So we fix our mindset, we get the coach voice, and now we have to actually do something.
We have to take action.
And this leads to the brave move.
The brave move. This is the heart of the Power Day, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
You have to do one small thing that scares you. Just a little.
Why does it have to scare me?
Because fear is where you grow.
Yeah.
But notice the word small. We are not asking you to give a speech to 1,000 people.
Okay, so what's a small, brave move?
It could be sending one text message in English. It could be recording a short voice note for a friend.
Or posting one comment on a YouTube video.
Just one comment. It seems so small. But the guide says bravery is a muscle.
If you don't use it, it gets weak.
It gets weak. And when you do that one brave thing, you prove to yourself, I am brave. I can do hard things.
It changes your identity. You stop being a student and you start being a speaker.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that feeling of pride That is the best fuel in the world. Okay, so we've lived our power day.
Now the day is over.
The day is over, and usually this is when I just crash on the sofa.
Watch TV, fall asleep.
But the power day has one last step, the nightly check-in.
And don't worry, it's not a long diary.
Not at all. It's just 3 questions. They call it the 3-line journal.
Simple tools are the best. What are the 3 questions?
Question 1 is, what did I do well today?
That is so important. We usually look for our mistakes. This forces you to see the good.
It does. Even if you just drank a glass of water, write it down. Question 2, where did I waste energy?
So looking for those leaks again.
Right. With no shame. Just noticing. Oh, I argued on Twitter for an hour. That was a waste.
Okay. And the 3rd question.
What is one thing I will repeat tomorrow? It prepares you for the next day. It closes the loop.
And for our English learners, the goal is to write these 3 sentences in English.
Yes. It's your final little practice of the day.
It shows that English is a tool for your life, not just a subject you study in school.
So let's zoom out. Let's look at the big picture. Why are we doing all this? Why does any of it matter?
It matters because of the timeline, the compound effect. The sources compare 15 minutes of English a day to 1 hour of Netflix.
Oh, the Netflix numbers. This was a little scary to read.
Yeah. If you watch Netflix for 1 hour every day at the end of the year, you've watched hundreds of hours of TV.
But you're the same person.
You're the same person. But if you do the power day, just 15 focused minutes of brave kinetic English.
Every day.
Every day. By the end of the year, you have practiced for more than 90 hours.
90 hours, that is a lot of time.
That is enough to jump up a whole new level. That is the difference between staying quiet and speaking with confidence.
One day feels like nothing.
But 365 days changes everything.
It really shows us that we overestimate what we can do in a day. We try to do way too much.
But we completely underestimate what we can do in a year.
Exactly. The power day is just a recipe. Intention, alignment, smart design,
movement, the coach voice, bravery, and the check-in.
It's a recipe for a good life, not just for learning English. It reminds us that we are in control.
We are the drivers.
We are. So looking back at this whole blueprint, what is the one thing that really stands out to you? If someone listening does just one thing tomorrow, what should it be?
That's a great question.
For me, I think it's smart design. Stop fighting yourself. Stop trusting your willpower because your willpower is tired. Trust your environment. Put the running shoes by the door. Hit the English book on your pillow. Make it easy to win.
Make success the lazy option. I love that. For me, it's the switch from the bully to the coach.
Yeah.
Just be nice to yourself. We think being mean to ourselves makes us work harder, but it doesn't. It just breaks us down. Kindness is so much better fuel.
That is beautiful. Be your own best coach. Well, we have covered a lot today.
Big topic.
But remember, you don't have to do it all perfectly tomorrow. Just pick one thing.
Just one thing. Start small.
And here is a final thought for you to take with you. We talked about that coach voice. Ask yourself this question.
Okay.
If you spoke to your best friend the way you speak to yourself, would you still have any friends?
Ooh, that is a tough question.
It is. But maybe it will change how you talk to yourself tomorrow morning.
I hope so.
All right, beautiful people, if you enjoyed this episode,
Please hit that like button and subscribe to Speak English with Rory.
share this with a friend who's learning English.
We want to grow our global family together.
And don't forget, leave a comment below.
Tell us, what is your one Power Day intention for 2026?
We'd love to meet you.
Thanks for joining us today. Keep speaking, keep growing, keep believing in yourself.
See you in the next episode.